Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. In this video, we're gonna try on some new e.l.f. products that I got in a recent haul. I am going to do a full face of makeup, mostly e.l.f. I'm gonna fill it in with some other products, but I tried to keep them affordable. And I thought it would be fun to try these products on with you. And yeah, let's just get into it. So I Sephora opened up a new store close to our home, and they were doing door prizes, and I actually won this really nice Sephora bag. And so I was really excited about that, and it's got these compartments in it. So I just put the products inside here, so I just like had them in one place. So the only one that I didn't put in there is this one, which is the Jennifer Coolidge collaboration that she did with e.l.f. This is so cool. I can't wait to try this on for you. But in any event, I'm just going to throw on my little ears here so we can go ahead and get started on applying everything. And yeah, so I started out with the Wet n Wild. This was their Care Bears collaboration. I just did my lips, and I'm using this glaze from the, I think it's the In Project. I'll put it down below, but it was this set that I got from Sephora, and I'm testing this out, and it feels really good on the lips. So those are what I have right now on my face. So we're going to start out with, I got a sample because when you shop at e.l.f., they usually throw in samples if you hit a certain amount. And so I wanted to try the e.l.f. Liquid Putty. When this was the regular putty, I tried it out a few years ago, or whenever it was that it came out. And I thought it was really good because I had the Tatcha version. Excuse me, the Tatcha version, and I really liked it. The e.l.f. version I thought really was comparable to it. I think that's what I'm trying to say here. And so I really wanted to try the liquid version. It's not that I don't like the putty version. That's more like, it's more like in a little container, and you kind of scoop it out and you put it on your face, and then you kind of blend it in. And even with my normal to dry skin, I think it's fine. But nonetheless, I used it. I don't think I used it all up, but I thought it was a good product. So this is nice. I feel like this is a little bit more, it feels very much like the one in the pot, the original one, but this one just feels maybe a tad bit more hydrating. The other product that I got as a sample was the e.l.f. Skin Whoa Glow. And I think I think they're trying to dupe the Super Goop Glow Screen, which I have and really like. So I really wanted to see if that is the case. So the one that I picked is the Sheer Peach Shimmer. The shade name is Sunbeam. I think it comes in a few different shades. And I don't know if they let me pick it or if they just gave this to me, but I do know that there's different shades that you can choose from. And I believe this retails for around $14. I don't know what the liquid putty retails for, but I'm pretty sure this is around $14. And e.l.f. is always, having deals and sales. And when you go onto their website, they're like, here's $5. I mean, they're so affordable. And then they're on top of that, they're always like having sales and sending you deals. So here's what that looks like. And okay. So putting this on top of that putty I thought that this would be a little bit more emollient. I'm not planning on going out, but in case I do, I'm gonna bring it down my neck anyway. I thought it might be a little bit more emollient than it is. It doesn't feel exactly like the glow screen. Like the glow screen from Supergoop feels more like a gel, almost like a slick primer, but it's not like greasy. So I will say that, yeah, this does give a little bit of a glow, but it doesn't feel exactly like the Supergoop. So I'm not sure it's really a dupe, but I would say it's probably a more affordable option than the Supergoop's glow screen is. Okay, so those are those two products that I wanted to try out, and then I got a another Elf. This is called their Halo Glow Liquid Filter, and I got this one in shade 2 Fair Light. I already have medium, and the medium is fine. It works for me. But I wanted to try like a lighter shade now that the summer is over. So let me just get this. I haven't even tried any. This is like a first try for me with all these products. So just, boy, this is difficult to get open. Okay. Hopefully I could get it open. Okay, here we go. All right. Wow, they really don't want people to get into it. I guess that's good. All right, got it open. So here's the Halo Glow, and I'll give you a little swatch. So that's the Fair Light. I mean, honestly, to me, this doesn't seem to be, I mean, now that I have it on, I can see that it's definitely fairer than the medium is. I would say the medium is definitely more like a summer shade, but I think I can really do both. And I really like this product. I've tried the Charlotte Tilbury, and I have it, and I like it. It's a really nice product, but that the new price of that is, I want to say $58. It's actually gone up since the first time I purchased it. They do have minis that you can buy, which I recommend you do if you want to try the Charlotte Tilbury. But this, I think, is $16 on Elf, and you get this big bottle. And I think it's really nice. So that's the light medium in that. And like I said, I don't have all Elf products, so I'm going to have to improvise a little bit. So I'm going to go in with the Rare Beauty. I would, this isn't drugstore, but I wouldn't say it's super expensive either. It's probably one of the more affordable, in my opinion, brands at Sephora. I want to say this retails for $29 or $30. And then of course, if you get it on sale, especially if you're Rouge, or I don't know if Rare Beauty, how often they do sales on their website. But I mean, you can get this, what I'm saying is if it's on sale, you can get it for even less. And so considering some of these high-end foundations are, 40, 50, 60, 70 and up range, I would say that this is very affordable for luxury, for the more high end. So I chose this one, even though I do have, I was going to use like the NYX glow, which I really like that foundation. But I thought with the glowy e.l.f. product, it might be a bit too much. So I decided to go with this. And plus, whenever I wear the e.l.f., whenever I wear this under the Rare Beauty, I just think the combination of the two looks really good. So I wouldn't say that this is full coverage because I can still see a little bit of my hyperpigmentation coming through, but I would say it's got a good amount of coverage. So that's the Rare Beauty. I also don't have a bronzer for from e.l.f. So, in trying to keep with the affordability, I'm going to go in with the Moira. Now, you can buy Moira online. I think it is sold in some stores, but like maybe only in California, because I think they're in LA. So, but it's mainly like an e-commerce. They're very popular on TikTok. If you're not familiar with this brand, they are super affordable. They're sort of like e.l.f., where they're already affordable. The quality is very good. I would say mostly everything I've tried from there I've really liked, and they also have really good sales on top of their already really good prices. So, and again, I'll list all these products down below for you, but that's the bronzer that we're using since we don't have an e.l.f. product. And then for eyes, I'm just going to go in, I'm just going to prep my lid with the Fenty Beauty because I don't have, I don't know if e.l.f., I'm sure they do, but I don't know if they actually have an eyeshadow primer. So I think they probably do, but I don't have it. So, um, so for eyeshadow, um, I have a lot of their bite-size eyeshadows. I mean, I really like them. You can see here. I actually went onto their website to see if they were still $3 from when I bought them. I also, looked to see if they still, were performing. And they are. They actually still perform really well because I've had mine for a while. This is my favorite color story from there. So this is the one that we're going to use. And yeah, they are still $3. I mean, you really can't go wrong. But I'm just going to step back for a second, and I'm actually going to use my e.l.f. I do have a favorite product from e.l.f., and that is their eyebrow pencil. And I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows really quickly here. Because I was going to do the eyeshadow, but then I was like, you know what? I like to fill in my eyebrows because it kind of frames out my eye space, if you will. And so I usually will do that before I do my eyeshadow so I can get a real sense of, how the eye look is coming together. So I'm just going to go in with this shade right here. And I'm going to put that in up into my crease. And I'm trying to move quickly here so the video isn't too long. But I'm going to put that up into the crease. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I've had these for a little bit now, and I can tell you that they are really performing. Now, are they, are they like, do they perform like super high-end shadows? No, they don't. But you know what? Like, I wouldn't put this up against like a Natasha Denona mini palette, but I'll tell you that for a drugstore and for $3, they really do hold their own. So so they're pretty good. If you haven't tried them yet, I recommend. I think I have almost every color story that they carry. They don't carry all of them in store, so if you want to try more of their shades, going online is your best bet. So, okay, so I'm going to just take my finger, and you could see, I mean, look at that pigmentation. And I'm just going to take that shadow, and I'm going to kind of just put it on the outer third of my eye. And just show you how that's coming together so far. And then I'm going to take a Refer 13, and I'm going to go in. There's a little kick up in the pan. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to go in with the 13. And I mean, you can see the pigmentation. I'm like barely touching my eyes, and it is this particular palette, this one right here, performs really well, and I think that's why I like this one the most. One, I like the color story, but I also just like the way this one performs. When I tried all of them, I just felt like this one really was the one that worked the best, or you know, just had like the best payoff as far as, you know, workability and so forth. So that's that. And then I'm just going to take, again, I'm going to take my finger, show you that, and I'm just going to tap this onto the rest of my lid, like the inner half. Yeah. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, and then I'm going to take that lighter shade, and I'm just going to bring it underneath. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's my little chihuahua, my little senior chihuahua. I have him in here with me because the Boston Terrier puppy likes to torment him, and I didn't want them going at it with each other while I was trying to film. Okay, so, and normally I use the other brush that you see me use to go underneath, but I decided to just go with this one. And I think that worked out pretty well. Okay, and now I'm just going to go back in with this brush, and I'm just going to soften the right on top here where I blended that. I'm just going to soften that so I don't have a harsh line. So it's pretty workable. I would say that it blends out pretty good. I mean, there's a little bit of patchiness, but for the most part, I think if you have a little bit of time, I think you can definitely work with that. Yeah, I just kind of fixed that so it'll look better. Okay, so that's the bite-sized palette. And then I don't have an e.l.f. liner. So keeping with the affordability, I have a Wet n Wild black liner, and I have an Essence Extreme Lasting. This is probably $3. I think the Wet n Wild is like $5 or $6. And then I have the LA Girl Ultra Shockwave. This is a really nice green, so I really like that. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in the outer bottom part, the LA Girl, and I'll put the shade name there for you. And then I think I'll use the essence, and I'm just going to try to line. Let's see, I think I have to sharpen this a little bit. The difference between the two is, I would say the essence is a little like softer. So you can like blend this out. So I'm just like going underneath there, and yeah. So just went under my lash line there. Okay. And then I don't have an e.l.f. mascara, so we're going to do the L'Oreal Telescopic. I really like this one. This is the one that was controversial because Michaela reviewed it, and then everybody was saying that, I think it was Kathleen Lights, said that she was using a false eyelash and making it look like it was way better than it was. And anyway, I think it's a great mascara. One side is flat and the other side has a comb. So, and again, I'm trying to do this really quickly so we're not like super long here with the video. So I'm not like continuing to go over and over and over. I just wanted to get that on. And then I do have this e.l.f. Let's see what this is called. I don't know if the name is still on here. It just says e.l.f. I'll have to look up the name of this product on the site for you. But I want to say this was like $4, but you can see right here, I was going to put this on because I didn't know which one I wanted to use, but I'm not going to do it because it doesn't go with this look. But these are really nice and they're very sparkly and they really pop. So this is another e.l.f. product that I would recommend. Okay, so for concealer, I no longer have my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, although I would highly recommend it. I think it's really good. So I'm going to use what I think is very comparable to it and also, you know, affordable. It's the Sephora Best Skin Ever Concealer. And this is, I think it's a little bit more expensive than the e.l.f. is, but not considerably. And Sephora is always doing 30% off. In fact, they have a sale coming up and everybody gets 30% off Sephora collection. And I'm pretty sure that's how I acquired mine. I think I bought it during one of their sales and got 30% off. And people, you know, that have tried the foundation version of this love it too. So, but I highly recommend the e.l.f. Camo Concealer if you haven't tried that. I just used mine up and I haven't repurchased it because I have so many other concealers right now. And then for contour, sticking with the affordable, kind of sticking with the drugstore level, I'm going to use this as my contour. I love this. I'm actually going to be in need of one soon. But for drugstore level, I think the Milani is really good. And I'm sure e.l.f. has one. I just haven't tried it yet, so. Okay. And then for cheeks, I have the Putty cheeks. I have two for e.l.f. And I have, see, I don't know if these shade names are on here. These are called Putty Blush. And no, they don't have the shades, but I'll give you a swatch so you can see. This is one shade. And you kind of gotta like warm these up with your finger. You know, so because they're putty, you know, they're cream, but they're putty. So there's that one. And then this one is a little more pink. Yeah. So those are the two shades. So I think what I'll do is I'll go in, well, let's try the deeper one. And then if I want to lighten it up, I can go over it with a lighter. So basically I just take, this is how I use it. I just take my finger, dab it on, and then I use a synthetic brush. e.l.f. has some nice brushes, and I think they actually have, I think they made a brush to go with these. I just don't have it. But I would purchase it because people that have it like love it. So, and they're very affordable. So, I mean, I've been using e.l.f. for years. I'm glad that they've grown as much as they have, and their popularity is totally there. So, they've grown into like a really popular brand. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of the lighter shade on top just so you can see. I don't know if it's gonna do anything. Well, a little bit. Yeah, I like that. I feel like it just made it a little bit pinker, like it just brightened it up a little bit. Okay, so those are the Putty blushes. So these are really nice, and I think they make a glowy version now. And I think they went viral on TikTok. And then for highlighter, I don't have an e.l.f. one. I'm sure they make one. But I do have the Halo Wet n Wild. So we'll just use this one, sticking with the affordability and the drugstore. These are really nice too. I'll put the shade name down below and the product information for you. Okay, so now we're down to the whole reason why I even did this order, and that was to get this collaboration, which I was super excited about. I actually set my alarm to get it. So here's the box. I think the presentation of this is fantastic. And here's what it looks like inside. And which I think is really nice. This you can get, this is sold out, but they do have a wait list. So if they are going to bring it back. So if you want to get it, get on the wait list so that you can be notified that it came back in. But let me give you some swatches of the products. And I'm just gonna get these other products off my hand here. This retails for $25, but like I said, they're always doing deals over at e.l.f. And I think this makes a great gift for yourself or other people, like the holidays are coming up. I just think the presentation of it is nice, and I feel like I personally feel like these are shades that most people can wear. So um, this is the shade for the lip liner. So let's go ahead and put this on. It's like a pinky nude. Some people were comparing this to Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk because the name of this is Dirty Pillows and it's kind of like that pinky nude, but um I have both, and people that have both have actually swatched them together and they don't look the same. Okay, and then here is the lip component. This is weighty. I mean, I have their newer cream shade and that feels good too, but I love the black shiny component with the gold letters for e.l.f. And it just feels, more luxe. And then inside it has the writing there. And then here is the shade of the lipstick, which is really nice too. And I would say this is also not the same as the Charlotte Tilbury. Yeah, to me, this is much more pink, like pinky nude, but the Charlotte Tilbury is a very unique color. But if that's not in your wallet range, then this is, this is certainly close, I would say. And then this is supposed to be like a lip plumper, and this is the gloss that goes on top. Oh, this is really nice. So let me go ahead and give you a swatch of these on my hands so you can see all of them side by side. This feels super creamy too. So there's the 3 shades. There's the liner, that's the gloss, and then there's the lip shade. So yeah, I think it's really pretty. Let me get close so I can show you. So this is the finished look. I think that the products underneath the makeup look nice. The Putty primer and the SPF, I feel like really bump that up. And then of course I love this Halo Glow product. I feel like it just gives you like this nice healthy glow underneath your makeup. And then of course all the other products too, like the e.l.f. Putty blush is really nice. I mean, $3, guys, for these bite size. If you haven't tried these, I mean, definitely give them a try. The other thing that came in this in this box is this satin. It's like a little pouch. It says Dirty Pillows, and then inside is this really pretty mirror for your for your purse, and it's got a little saying on the back, and it says lips are the mirror to your soul, and then it says e.l.f. on the bottom. So it's really pretty. It's like very shiny, and I like that it comes with a pouch so it's protected. And then inside the box, it says, I didn't think this would look so good, Jennifer Coolidge. And I guess it's her, her quote. So yeah, I mean, this is super nice. I would highly recommend this. Like I said, for yourself or somebody else. I'll show you one more time the presentation. So if you're interested, definitely get on the wait list. But let me take these ears off and give you one final look. So Here's the eyeshadow. I think the Putty blush looks good. And I really like the lip shade. I think it's fabulous. So yeah, that's some newer e.l.f. products for me, and mixed in with some more affordable drugstore level products. The only thing that was really high end, I think I would say, is the Rare Beauty foundation, which I love. I would highly recommend this. But like I said, the Sephora sale is coming up, so this is this is a more affordable brand, and then you get a little extra money off there. So, but that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Please comment below what e.l.f. products you like. Are you going to get on the wait list for this, or were you able to get it? Did you get lucky the first time? And also follow me over on Instagram, and like this if you like the video, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.